Gets it, dashes in, and takes it off of Hino with Rock Lee. So Spike is now up 2-1 over Hino. Hino is now in the hot seat. If he loses this match, he's going to be out. Spike, if he wins, he's moving on to fight Steve. Hino has to dig deep, figure out what characters he's going to use. Both of these guys are at the top. There it is. They're going into it. Spike. Who would he choose? Who would he use to try to get a game off of Hino and just take it? They're both taking their time at the character select screen. No rush. Figuring out who they're going to use, because this could potentially be the last game between these two guys. Now, in days of old, stage select wasn't really a big part, but in Stone 3 got stages with that ring out. So guys, Spike with the Hidan, Hino with Sasuke. We'll see how it goes. Hino has to look out for those Hidan hitboxes. It does cover a wide arc, 360 degrees, 360 degrees around Hidan. So you can sub some of his moves and still get hit. Goes for ultimate jutsu, of course, missed. That's alright. Both guys are still full screen, feel things out, wait for the opportunity. Hino found one. Tried to bait the dash in on Spike, but Spike did not bite. Spike playing patient right now. Subbing when needed to. Both guys are even on sub, just about even on life. Charging chakra. Looking for the dash in. There's some combo being landed by Hino. Spike trying to bait, trying to get the right time to when he can actually start implementing his combo. And there's a wall break from Hino on Spike on the left side. Let's look up for that. That may play a factor in how these guys play when they get up against that wall. But right now they're doing a lot of subbing, and Spike has no subs right now. Hino is in the green. Also with no subs. 56 seconds on the clock. Looking for the dash and baited it. Does Hino on Spike. Cancels it into the ninjutsu. Good stuff. Goes for the track for shurikens. Missed. That's okay. Spike playing patient, trying to gain some chakra. Trying to find out how he can actually come back in this match. He does have a full set of ninja tools available to him. Spike has yet to use one. So as well as Hino. We're taking it to the air. There's a sub by Spike, and he's actually ahead in the sub department. So he could rush in and force a sub out of Hino. Hino has 2 more subs remaining, but no! That left ninja tool was used. And Hino walks away with that one with the Sasuke to tie things up. To tie things up. So both of these guys are fully aware now of what their opponent can do. They both have a feel of who they use and who their opponents can use. Except for the one time when Hino used the there haven't been a lot of range characters. They've been keeping it close, very close. So they're not using range characters primarily, but we'll see how things change for the last match between these two guys. Spike and Hino going at it to see who wins to fight Steve. There it is. He knows good with the Sasuke Spike with Neji. So we will see. How that goes down. There it is. Got it back away. Big counter attack. Got it. Couldn't fully capitalize on it, but lands in the jutsu. Good stuff. Tries for the air jutsu, does spike, but it gets blocked by Hino. Spike is sitting on one sub right now, so this combo he's probably going to take the full damage because he does not want to be on his last sub. He's about 2 combos away from getting broken into the red. Hino still in healthy green, sitting on 2 subs. Spike has actually gained all subs back, so he could dash in and fight pressure if he does. Gets that guard of Hino into the red, but Hino, mindful of that, subbed out. Nice counter dash. Tried to bait it, but it was a little too far away. Ninja tool used, of course, the guard break in the air. So you can't fully capitalize on it with damage except for get a natural air combo. That's alright. Spike took, goes to the counter damage, gets hit and makes a wall crack out of it. Of course, Hino's back is to the crack. Goes into instant awakening. It gets cancelled by the ninjutsu, dog. Good stuff by Hino. Getting the ninjutsu out at the right time just to cancel that. Still in awakening. There he goes. He cancels it. Trying to see if he can throw something off of that, but he has no subs and his guard is in the red. The chakra dash could break his guard. Luckily, Hino did not counter dash his dash because that would have been a guard break. Back again for another wall crack. Hino constantly getting hit against those walls. There's the guard break that we were waiting on. I guess the wall break. So the person who gets hit off on that side is pretty much gonna go down. That's not where you want to be, bro. You do not want to be right there in the air of all places at the edge of a cliff. Both guys are slowing things down a bit, trying to angle themselves away from that wall. Gets a guard break, does spike into the Winston cancel combo and takes it. Spike! Spike! With Neji! Good stuff. Good stuff. Was the wall break a factor in the match? I think so. So Spike moves on to fight Steve. And right now, we're going to be Series of 5 and Okami. So let's see if we can invite these guys into the lobby. Alright, I do believe that Sears is in the friends list. There we are. And let's see. There we go. Right at the top. We'll send him an invite as well. Never have I seen a series with that many wall breaks. I'm not talking about wall cracks. We see wall cracks from time to time, but actual wall breaks, that's the most I've seen in like 5 minutes. Good stuff by both guys. Kino and Spike came down to the wire. Both had 2 matches. It could have been anybody's game. Spike walked away with it. So right now it's going to be Series of 6 versus no Okami. We'll see how these guys will use. Serza pretty much uses everybody. Okami he uses a lot. He uses a lot of people. And right now he's going with Fu. Sierra with that traditional Toby. That generation's Toby. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Okami with Fu though. Interesting. So he is using a Jin. Good stuff. Serza with traditional Toby on this stage. I see a lot of movement, a lot of run around when subs are low. There's the sub being low, and there's the movement. There's the run around. On this stage, the widest stage this is the biggest stage. Of course, there is on 1 sub, so he's gonna buy time, fly around a bit till he gets some subs back. Yeah, dashes in when the opportune moment arrives. Try to take some damage off Okami. There's a backdash. Just to feel things out. Some shurikens are getting tossed out. Of course, they go through the regular shurikens or kunai. Fu, trying to make up that ground, trying to make up that distance, trying to get in slowly. Gets a combo, cancels it. Wasn't enough though. Sales is on top of it. Both guys are sitting about even life, even on subs. They both have full music tools available to them. Both have paper bombs. Serza has defense up. Okami has defense down, so they're pretty much made. There's a grab, but no. It actually gets subbed by Serza, and both these guys are sitting on no subs. Serza, with a nice bit of chocolate, can land a good combo here, which he does. Breaks Okami into the red. See signs of first blood here. There's a fly. Trying to buy some time, get the subs back, targeting some chakra. Okami has to be mindful, trying to get in, but not through a dash, so he does not get hit with anything ridiculous. Yeah, getting in slowly, trying to dash in. There's a dash. Forced a sub out of Serza. Serza is sitting on 2 subs right now, so Okami is free to apply pressure. But Serza, at this stage, that movement, it's going to be hard to lock down with this traditional Toby. Here's a ninja tool used by Okami. That misses. Tries to dash in. Serza 6 is waiting for it. Try to apply some pressure here. Gets a guard break on Okami. There's a slide in. Gets subbed by Okami. Okami trying to combo. There's a nice combo cancel by Okami to bait a sub off of Serza. Serza is now sitting on 2 subs. Okami is up on the sub department. Okami could rush in and apply pressure. Luckily, did not rushing at the opportune moment because he would have got hit with that ninja tool, that paper bomb. There's a golden yeah, there's going to be a lot of that and a lot of that. So Okami